KonoSuba.
Yes!
Is really damn fun. Oh my goodness.
Calm down, brother!
Just finished watching KonoSuba Season 1 and an OVA. Kazuma is amazing. Actually phenomenal. It is hilarious. It's both good subbed and dubbed. Dubbed is actually really damn, it surprised me.
So I'm gonna use my cash to buy a place of my own.
A young man like you should have a place of his own.
I like it a lot. I like the characters. I like how everyone's just bouncing. You know, a lot of the girls are just bouncing all over the place. If I was in KonoSuba, I would be bouncing, of course. I mean, I have the assets, unfortunately. But the reality of the matter is that for my visual experience, it enhances it 15 times over per bounce. It's amazing. The comedy is on point, man. Oh my god. Laughing out loud on the regular. I love it, man. Kazuma is hilarious, Megumin is hilarious, Aqua at times is really funny too as well. They're all really damn funny on the regular. Mainly Kazuma, I think also Megumin as well. Still, give me those panties. Let's go, baby. Also, the animation, most of the time, it's like whatever, but when they go all out, my god. I feel like an absolute goober. An absolute fool. Fool for not watching KonoSuba when it was airing on the regular. KonoSuba is so much fun. Probably one of the most enjoyable animes I've watched, potentially ever. Just in terms of sheer comedy and enjoyment, it's probably like in my top 10. I mean, that could be a bold stretch. Season 2 we'll have to wait and see. But honest to God, I've been enjoying the piss out of KonoSuba. KonoSuba is so good.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true.
Oh my goodness. Now, after watching Season 1 and the OVA, there is a pivotal question that we must ask ourselves. A question just as important as, is there extraterrestrial life that exists in the universe? And is God real? Of course, the main topic of today's video, who is the best girl in KonoSuba? In particular, among the main characters. That is the key thing here. Aqua, the 47 IQ version of Botan, Megumin, Michael Bay's Japanese granddaughter, and Darkness, a walking hentai episode on the regular. Who is the best among these three? Who is the girl that you just wanna... Yeah! I didn't say a single thing, but you know when I do... Yeah! You know what I mean. Of course you do.
Oh, yeah.
One of the most important aspects of this show is without a doubt comedy. And honest to God, I'm not gonna front. I would argue that among the three main females, Megumin is the funniest. But not necessarily by that much. Argument number 2 is Darkness. And then number 3 is Aqua, in terms of just sheer comedy. Like, who makes me laugh out loud the most among the girls? Based on the personality aspects, for the most part, obviously. At times, in a general sense, Aqua does get a little bit tiresome with the whole water spouts, my god, like, nah, okay. I get it. It's not like a Brooks Skull joke. It gets a little bit old after a period of time. But, oh, Darkness. So personality-wise, Darkness? Man, for my own personal taste, woo! I approve. I approve on the regular. Oh yeah, oh yes. A lot of adventures with Darkness on the regular based on her personality and her personality alone. And the most important thing here is that not as dangerous, not as extreme as Aqua or Megumin. Megumin, you have to blow something up. That's a bit aggressive. And not just blow it up, but like damn near nuke it. Aqua... I would argue that Aqua is almost like a blue-eyed version of Nami in a lot of cases where she's a straight gold digger. If you're a Bitcoin multimillionaire, have at it, have fun, all right? But I'm not raining Bitcoins, I'm not raining in cash. I'd probably, especially when it seems like the laws of causality function around Aqua to where her being is gonna be a net negative. Like, no matter what she does, something is going to go wrong, and it's gonna go wrong really, really badly. And you're gonna wind up owing a lot of money to someone, somehow, some way. And Aqua also has damn near zero accountability. See, goddesses are extraordinarily privileged. And then when things wind up going awry, oh man, the fall's all on you. Oh, zero, completely zero accountability. Like, you really have to push her and egg her and force her. Nah. Character design, I would argue that Aqua has the best face. She does. And when it comes to the attire as well. So character design, I think Aqua is like number one. Her face, her clothes, all on point. Number two is probably Megumin. Where Megumin, like the Hogwarts hat is kind of funny. It's kind of ooh-woo. The eye patch, see, that's the thing. Like, Megumin is actually really funny. She's really funny. The eye patch is actually pretty funny, where it's essentially worthless, but it makes her a lot more like serious anime-like. And then number three, Darkness, basic armor, not a really big deal there. Everything's all covered up, essentially. So the face and the character design goes to Aqua, number one. Number two, Megumin. Number three, Darkness. But the body,
I want to rock your body.
oh yeah, I separated, baby. The body, you can argue, is the most important factor for, you know what I mean?
Obviously.
That's pivotal. But there is one hiccup. There is one big problem. One of the characters hasn't reached a certain threshold when it comes to their lease on life, right? They haven't reached that particular spot.
Oh no.
And because we're going to talk about a lot of this, Megumin cannot be on the list. If I continue on about Megumin, which, by the way, to be fair, she wouldn't be the best main character girl anyway, keeping it a buck. Some of y'all like flats, like Plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy flats, which to each their own. But at the same time,
Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness.
if you're only flat in one area, that's okay, as long as there's compensation in the other area. Meaning, if the top part is flat and the bottom part is curvaceous,
Double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon.
voluptuous, straight, thick, with two big C's, thick. Now we're talking. The premier example of this, I would argue, is one Tatsumaki from One Punch Man. Murata has done some phenomenal work through and through in terms of some of the females in One Punch Man, in particular Tatsumaki. That back,
3, 2, 1.
if only for one night. Hey, oh, damn. So good. And that's, honest to God, where one of the other major problems, now of course the major problem with Megumin, there's nothing. She's like, my sword is thicker than Megumin. Easy. But if I continue on, I'm afraid the boys in blue are gonna bust on my door, open up. And I'm too damn fat to be jumping out of windows. No. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna be clean with the boys in blue. And let's focus on Aqua and Darkness. Wow. Aqua comes off the gate hot. Despite her name of Aqua being the water goddess, she comes off the gate smoking. The thigh meat was real, just finger licking good. Oh my goodness.
It's honestly finger licking good.
Even though she has it down physically, there's someone better. I mean, let's just keep it a buck. The best girl in the series is Darkness.
ガンガン前に出るので盾代わりに2個使ってほしい
Without question. And even though there comes really dope advantages when it comes to her being a goddess, like for example, she doesn't age, which is fantastic, Darkness exists. Darkness, physically, is the best by far. Personality-wise, Darkness is ahead, but the State of Massacre stuff can backfire at times.
こいつあれだ。ただのド M だ。
She is pretty worthless for an offensive force. Aqua's far superior to that category. Darkness can't hit, dude. No, Darkness. She has to go to the Rurouni Kenshin school and be taught in the way of the sword because she can't hit shit, but she can put her body on the line. And when she puts her, when she puts her body on the line, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, there is a sight to behold like none other, and it is bouncy, and it is voluptuous, and it is delicious. Popeye's chicken, Aqua. But if you want quality chicken, you go to Boston Market. And Darkness is Boston Market chicken, and it is tender, it is rotisserie, healthy, and delicious. And then episode 9 dropped.
Merry Christmas.
Episode 9 of season 1 of KonoSuba. Episode 9. Wow. I damn near lost it. When that door closed and Kazuma was in the bathroom, and then Darkness falls on the ground, that ripple.
Let's do this.
Oh! Konosuba! Konosuba! The power of the Darkness. Darkness is! Darkness is!
Darkness is! Darkness is!
The power of the Darkness is was overwhelming. I'm telling you, man, I almost lost it. That, wow. I don't know. I mean, again, season 2, we'll have to wait and see. I don't know how Megumin or Aqua are even to come close. There is the OVA where Kazuma is a bit too aggressive with Megumin, like a bit too aggressive, and I was like, damn. But to be fair, Japan a lot of times is very aggressive when it. Listen, for better, Epion. Whoa. Listen, for better or for worse, right? I think we red-blooded males can appreciate Japanese aggressiveness.
True.
Of course, when it's too aggressive, obviously, in certain situations, given certain thresholds not being met, we have to, of course, note to that. But that's all we can really do. Just, okay, we note to it, we recognize that you guys are being a bit too aggressive right now. That being said, though, right? Darkness, my goodness, that was excellent. Like, let's say that the girls are all Dragon Ball Z characters, right? In this case, Megumin's like base form, or maybe Kaioken. Aqua is Super Saiyan. Darkness was a Super Saiyan 2, but after episode 9, she catapults right into Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Super Saiyan Blue. All the armor is gone, and it's just raw meat. I'm like, yo, son.
Release the hound.
I felt just as hungry as Ramsay Bolton's hounds. Just the meat, just the tender, succulent. It was too good. It was too good. Darkness is the best girl in KonoSuba. If you disagree, you're wrong. But it's okay if you're wrong. I, the King of Lightning, will allow for your skewed opinion. Mine is unbiased, literally D from on high, to be correct.
God wills it!
Darkness is the best girl in KonoSuba, at least for the main characters. Yeah, let me say that. At least for the main characters. Because on a low-key, Wiz is pretty damn dope. I ain't gonna front. If Wiz has a Darkness episode 9 moment in season 2, man, goddamn, son. Wow. All right. All right. Of course, based on the OVA as well, I want to give a shout out to the better version of Megumin, at least from the physicality standpoint, which matters a lot, undeniably so, which of course is Yoon. Now, FBI, relax. I'm just giving credit where credit is due. Okay, I'm not saying anything about. No, I'm not. Japan is aggressive, and I acknowledge that. But I, as an American male, would never be so aggressive. It is against my nature. It's against the goddamn law. That being said, though, I can still give credit where credit is due. And also, real quick, too, brief shout out to, I forgot her name, but the blonde girl from the Adventurers Guild, she gets some love, too. In way more ways than one. I promise you that. In way more ways than one. Absolutely. So, KonoSuba, a great time, a great show. I'm looking forward to season 2, absolutely. I'm gonna watch it all because KonoSuba is a lot of fun. And I'll do an update video on who's the best girl. Maybe Aqua actually takes the lead. Maybe Wiz starts doing some crazy stuff. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. There could be some new girls that are absolutely phenomenal. So you have to wait and see. But so far, Darkness #1, and I'll leave it at that. So I'm gonna see you guys and gals later. Be sure to rate the video. Let me know your stance, please, especially you gentlemen. Let me know your stance on the subject matter at hand in the comment section down below. You guys and gals, any gals watching, take it easy, have a nice one, and stay safe. Peace out.